We called this to give an update on Mr. Odell Lee. Yesterday, we were called to I-45 in Simpson Stewart, where fishermen found a body. We have confirmed from the medical examiner that that body was Mr. Odell Lee. He was the subject of a critical missing call and investigation. We do not have a cause of death at this time, but there was no evidence of homicidal violence to Mr. Lee. He was found, like I said, underneath in kind of a creek area. We want to thank the media. We put out a press release with Mr. Lee's photograph that was taken, 2 shots. One was taken from the bank where Mr. Lee frequented, and then the other was taken from an officer's body cam that we were able to get from a previous contact with Mr. Lee. That was helpful because a constable had contacted us on Friday that he had seen Mr. Lee on Wednesday in the general area where he was found. We did a search of the area. Unfortunately, we were not able to find him. We've contacted his family. His son is on the way here. We will wait for the medical examiner's report about why Mr. Lee died, but at this time we don't have that information. But again, we just wanted to repeat that we appreciate the public's help. It was a fairly extensive search and a lengthy investigation, but we were not successful finding him alive.
So at some point you guys did find him, DFR found him on the 22nd or 21st and took him to the VA hospital. Do you know what happened there?
From the investigation, once we started looking at it, we found that the fire department had transported him after he had gone to the bank. When we found the photograph of the bank, we found that he had been transported. He was transported to the Dallas the Veterans Administration Hospital, where he received care for about 24 hours. He then left the hospital. We believe he signed himself out. He then left the location. That's on, about 2 hours before the hotel manager called him in missing was when he actually signed himself out. So over that time period, we don't know why, but obviously he was in good enough shape to actually walk out of the hospital. So we don't know why. And we don't know what kind of care he got there right now. Any other questions?
Yeah, all right.
All right. Thanks, guys.